Yeah. How about that? Yo, what is up, brothers and sisters? It is I bought a table from the Bass Pro Shops and a super long extension cord. Let me know if you can hear this okay. I was planning to, because the studio is not set up yet, I was planning to stream outside because I don't have any lights or anything. And well, yeah, the studio's not set up. It's actually, my stuff is still on the way from, it departed yesterday. My stuff is on the way from Texas. It's very exciting. My stuff has been locked up in storage in Texas for many, many years, and it's on its way. It's getting here tomorrow. How's the sound? Does it sound okay? It's setting up streaming stuff the way I do it anyway is always more complicated than I remember. And I didn't have a couple of crucial wires on me, but we've improvised. The table is very low. It's a low table. I'm not even sure what this table is for. I got it from the Bass Pro Shops. Now that's a place that they have here in Nashville, which sells like fishing equipment. It's got more fishing rods than I've ever seen in my life. It sells like camping equipment, it sells grills, and it sells guns. It's a very great store. I saw the producer, what's up my guy? Says Mike sounds good. Hey, thanks. Thank goodness for that. I'm on a short leash. My headphone goes this far. If I go this far away, it'll all unplug. But anyway, it's pretty good. So yeah, I'm at the new spot, and I guess you can see it does look a bit studio-y here. None of this is my stuff. This is the current occupant who's in the process of gradienting onto another situation, which is exactly what I said would happen. I said, look, right, wife, son, we're gonna go to Nashville. And it's Music City, it's full of musicians, and we're just gonna find a place, and it's gonna have already like a studio there, and it'll all be ready for us to move into, and it'll be perfect, and it'll have everything we need, and it'll be wonderful. And that's basically what happened. It took a couple months to find it, which was a couple months longer than I was expecting, but we did find it. Like, we wrote a document with all of our stipulations for what we needed, and this place hits all of them. Plus things I never thought that I needed. Like we got squirrels and bunny rabbits. I can see them from what I can see the outside from right here. And outside there are squirrels jumping around. There's bunny rabbit. There's little red and blue birds. Basically, I've been saying this to everyone, it's crazy. It's like living in a like 1940s Disney cartoon. You're just surrounded by beautiful gambling critters. Hey, what's up, Tahani, you neighbor? Says the way he just set up the new studio enough to do a stream in like no time. Well, I had to because I needed to give you a stream. You know, you deserved a stream. And I've been here a week and a half. 2 weeks? No, it's nearly 2 weeks now. That went fast. Is it 2 weeks or 1 week? I'm so confused. Is it a week or 2 weeks? I really don't know. Time has gone weird. I got here, right? And Mama Don, almost immediately, she had to like tag team me and flip up back to Mexico to go get the cat and deal with some, final things. So it's been me and Hercules here in this new house, in this new city, for the past week or so, adventuring, and it's been great. Okay, just testing things are still working. I have to like lean over because the table is low. And then I have to sort of lean over here because the mic doesn't have a boom arm. I actually found this mic stand just over there. I'm borrowing it. Pretty amazing. How are you guys doing? Richard the Producer X2's in the house. Who's in the house? We got many bad Mama Jammers in the house. We got Full Killer in the house. We got Shecky in the house. Hampton's in the house. Strong Coffee Please is in the house. Acrylical Dies in the house says, feels like it's been forever, doesn't it just? Don't you worry, we're going to get this all set up and we're going to be doing all sorts of fun stuff down here. Down here, out there. I actually think I want to stream outside and I've got land now. I've got like acres. So I'm going to set up a thing. I want to set up a thing so I can stream outside. Because I think that would be, it's just really beautiful around here. I think it would just look very nice. And like, if like the squirrels and the bunnies and the various woodland critters, like, you know, are in the background of the stream, I feel that would be very lovely for certain kinds of endeavors. It's funny, I lived in a jungle paradise in Mexico for 5 years. I only did one outdoor stream, but it's like, it's more dangerous there because it's so hot that shit might explode. Of course, what happened here was it's summer and it's drizzling outside. A drizzle I've never known, by the way. It's not even rain. It's just like little tiny amounts of precipitation. Just enough that it might fuck up your equipment, but not enough that it would bother you if you were wandering around. Full Killer, Lucy de Debaz is in the house. What's up? Sheila is in the house. Air horn, ba 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 bow. Exactly. XX in the house. Chris Dubendorf in the house. Says that's one of my first favorite instrumentals from Akira. Oh, what the This Is My Jam instrumental that I played earlier. That was from a mixtape many years ago. I think I had Alan Moore on the intro. United Taps, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting. Exactly. Noveria says, welcome back to the US, Akira. Thank you very much. This here is an instrumental from an unreleased song, which will come out soon. XX says, can you cut a video on your setup? Yes, I will, when I set it up. You mean like the actual setting up process or when it's set up? I probably should do these things. Full Killer, got my instrumentals mixed up. Thought this one was on Hiraith. No, it was not Hiraith. Hiraith's good though, huh? XX says it's not bass, it's Bass Pro Shop. Bass. What's the difference? Bass, bass. See, I've got to work all this stuff out. Sheila says you manifested that shiz. Yes, exactly. If it feels like it works, what do we say? Richard says there are some table extensions that would work great to make that the right height. Well, I ain't got to worry about that, my buddy. Because I have a full DJ booth that's been in storage in Texas on the way here, and that will be here tomorrow. So this was literally just, I literally went to the Bass Pro Shops and got this table just to do this stream for you guys right today. Tomorrow I'll have all my Texas stuff. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet because down here is not ready to occupy yet. So we're going to have to basically squeeze everything upstairs somehow, which will be fun. Luckily, like I said, wifey's in Mexico, so she ain't got to deal with that. Because that is definitely not her bag. Fiat Apocalypse says, big up from Mexico. Muchas gracias. ¿Cómo estás? How is Mexico? It feels like a dream. JC Lionheart, Akira did a stream on the side of the road once. Exactly. Full Killer, you've reacquired a lawn after all this time. Congrats. Thank you very much. It's like, I don't even know how to call it a lawn. It's like, it's a lot bigger than all the lawns I've ever known anyway. It's a large amount. You mow that thing. Like, I got a lawnmower that's coming. That's in the van. But like, if you were going to do this with a lawnmower, it would take you a good 3 days. Richard, the producer, welcome back to level 1. Out of a month says, your music inspires me every morning. Thank you so much for all that you do. You are breathtaking. And thank you very much. That's lovely. Richard, the producer, just got a new sub. Congratulations. Acrylic or Die, thank you for the support. Says, hope you're back with the family and appreciate you letting us get our fix. Well, thank you. Yeah, like I was saying, I was back with the family for a couple of days. Then wifey had to tag and get out to Mexico. Now she's living what I was living, which is the strange life of being in Mexico when you've got a new life going on and your family's in a different place. But yeah, I had to get the cat and deal with some stuff. We'll be together again very, very soon. Should be next week. What's up, Walking Mall Poet and all of the Poet family? Good to see you. Chris Tubidov says, this place rules. Jess. Oh, XX says, Hero for his first favourite. There you go. JT says, Scott would show us his setups after he'd completed them. Yeah, I remember he used to look tours. I remember he did a house tour I saw live once. Speaking of Scott, we've got a couple of new Scott bangers. A couple of new Scott bangers incoming. Kicking off next week. Or maybe I'll play it later. Maybe I should play you a new Scott banger. Would you like to hear a new Scott banger? Amanda Dances says, Bee's Knees. Vince JDII's in the house says, Akira, I hope your move went well. Thank you very much. It's ongoing, but I'm here. Stuff is arriving tomorrow. Wife is arriving next week. Re-arriving. She was here first. She found the place. Ascension 22. Did you find time to listen to the Wayseer Manifesto? Not yet. I've been moving country, so I have not checked in on the submissions, suggestions, ideas thing yet, but I look forward to doing that soon when the studio is set up. Free consciousness. What's up, you layender? Being live again feels like a dream. It's all a dream. Everything feels like a dream. And then you're like, well, I guess it is a dream, isn't it? That's what it is. That's the best way to describe it all. Ah. Okay. All right. Osivian said something. Where did my brother Osivian go? Can't find it. But you know, there it is. If the news are fake, imagine history, instant classic. Well, guess what?
Good news, the good guys won again. Best nuts you think I could have been. You could have been speaking French, Persian, German. Age 16, I was sleeping in tents. West got sleep for the rent. He got hit with defense. That but for the grace of God, go I. Could have been me, was not done, no I saw it all go down with my two eyes. I saw them write it down, and it was like if the news are fake, imagine history, imagine history. If the news are fake, imagine history, imagine history. I was there, you were there, and what they say, there's no resemblance. If the news are fake, imagine history, imagine history. They say that history's written by the winners. Look around, why now don't you feel like a winner? Guess who's coming to dinner? School mom says your son is a sinner. Back in that tent, I swore my son won't suffer that. Guess what, my son don't suffer that. Tell my son don't suffer no swine, but boys cover every sign. I saw it all go down with my two eyes. I saw it all go down. I saw them write it down, and it was lies. If the news are fake, imagine history, imagine history. If the news are fake, imagine history, imagine history.
Yes, let's go. Brand new from Akira the Dawn. Imagine history.
Imagine history. Good job, the good guys won. Good job, the good guys won. Good job, the good guys always won. Good job, the good guys won. Good job, the good guys won. Good job, the good guys always won.
First thing, that when a revolution happens, they take over the radio stations because they want to get right into the thoughts of the people. Think it's going into your brain. It's words. You ever heard of Akira the Dawn? Just press play. Rome wasn't built in a day. We all know that.
What?
Everyone knows that. But Rome also didn't fall apart overnight either. It took hundreds of years for Rome to reach its peak, but it also took time, hundreds of years, for Rome to decay and fall apart. And that is representative of life. You don't achieve worthwhile goals quickly or easily. They take time. They take struggle. They take relentless pursuit. Day in and day out. That's what it takes. That's why I say you've got to pay attention. You have to watch every single second. Every single second, because every second counts. 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 Every second counts.
There's a myth. There is in the beginning the divine bird which lays the egg of the world, and the egg splits, and the upper is the heavens, and the lower is the earth. So when the worlds are manifested, the Lord breathing out says, "Hung," and when the worlds are withdrawn, the breath comes back.
Sound of the wave.
But if you say hung, sa, hung, sa, hung, sa, hung, it becomes sa, hung, sa, sa, ahung. That means, sa means that, the truth, ahung, I am that. Imagine when we get to the final moment in which the world is blown up. Imagine the countdown. This is the end. Somebody's pushed the button. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, how about that? Boom, boom, boom. Slap it on the skillet, brother, says Putin Jetty, which is a good point. I bought a skillet. I did. The flipping Bass Pro Shops, man. I love that place. Like, because I needed something. I eat meat every day, don't I, right? So, and I was messing up the house, and there was like one pan in the place because none of our stuff is here yet. And it was just going on fire, and Hercules was like, Dad, what are you doing? And the smoke alarm's going off and all that type of stuff. So I went Bass Pro Shops and I bought a skillet. I've never owned a skillet. And it's very exciting. It's already getting like a good sort of oil thing going on. It's great to scale it. But I also got a barbecue. I got a propane barbecue. Propane! I'm in the propane world now, and I go out there like twice a day and switch that thing on, and it's great. Hercules is amazed at how good my steaks are. They're like better than they've ever been, and you know I'm good at that sort of thing anyway. So Tiberius. What up, Tiberius? Welcome to level 2. Level 2 is a good level. You get to download all the music as it comes out. And as you know, we put out a lot of music pretty much every week. Not this, like, I missed a week. Do you forgive me for missing a week when I moved house? Back on schedule next week. We got the brand new Scott Adams next week. Week after, brand new Scott Adams. Week after that, a brand new single with someone who's only ever had one record before in the MEANINGWAVE universe. We're in the house, by Jove. Speaking of in the house, a man like Chris Dubendorf just dropped 5 subs on the chat like an absolute lord. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, MEANINGWAVE supporters. Couldn't do this without you. Couldn't have got here without you. Hey! As you see here, I'm wearing a lovely MEANINGWAVE shirt. This is the heavy shirt, I think it's called. And you can get these at meaningwave.com. They're shipping now. People are getting theirs. I've been working on the Wave Rider mixtape in the manner I can without a studio. Also, I got these headphones that were like $600, and now they're $700 for some reason. Things go up in price now. And they broke on the way here. They were carefully in a bag, and I'd put them very carefully as I could, and somehow the neck had snapped. So they're these great headphones that were very expensive because they allow you to listen to music and it sounds almost like it would do in a studio, so you can mix remotely. But they're broken, so I can't use them. So I'm working off of AirPods currently. And but anyway, not for too much longer. Tiberius says, we can forgive you, Akira. You played What's Wave IV. I did. There you go, thanks. I also played If the News of Fake Imagine History, a brand new vocal single from Akira the Don. The first vocal single, I believe, since when I got to Mexico, I dropped a vocal single, which was, I'm trying to remember now. I did the David Goggins Flow one, which basically just sort of described my first week in Mexico. And I also dropped We're All Gonna Make It. Was that before? Was We're All Gonna Make It a little bit before that or a bit after? I can't remember. It was around the same time. Basically, the first Akira the Don full vocal, not sampling anybody song in like 5 years. How about that? Do you like it? People do seem to like it. Hercules, that's my son. He loves it, and you know that's the important thing. You know. We've been dropping some little sort of vertical videos for that. There's a great one where you can see Hercules leaping off a building. It's pretty good. We're gonna do one in a Waymo, I think. We got Waymos here. No one told me. Like, I've been in Mexico 5 years in the jungle. I arrived back in the USA, and wifey wants to take me out for. It was my birthday, right? I arrived here on my birthday, which was a lovely birthday. It's a lovely birthday present to get like a new home and your family back. Absolutely wonderful. And wifey wanted to take us out to this like nice burger joint, and she ordered this robot car that turns up, and it's got like her name on the top of it. On like, it's got no driver, and you sit in it, and the wheel turns of its own accord, like it's like some Scooby-Doo thing, and it like drives you around Nashville, and you can play music off your phone, and of course, so we played music very loud on our phone and drove around in a robot. And I was like, people keep leaving me messages going, hey, Akira the Don, do you still love living in the future? Thinking I'll say no, because like people are really like wrapped up in, you know, complaining about dystopian aspects of our current situation. But no, I love living in the future. I think driving around in a robot is amazing. That's very future. That's like, you know, that's an aspect of the future we were kind of excited about. There's lots of aspects of the future that we are living in that I think are very, very amazing. And of course, if you only focused on the stuff that was not very, very amazing, then it wouldn't be very amazing. But there's loads of stuff that is very amazing. So I personally am choosing to be amazed by that. And I just do not understand why more people aren't running around going, yo, there's robot cars with no drivers and it's fucking mental. People are like, But yeah, I was like, dang. So yeah, me and Herc are going to drive around in a robot car and shoot a video, I think. And I've been working on a music video for If the News Are Fake, Imagine History. And because I don't have any of my like traditional video making, I don't have any lights and I don't have a green screen, I don't have any stuff. So I was like, what can I do and how can I do it? And I had a great idea in the shower and I was like, oh, that's the thing that I could do here, utilizing the analog I have available to me and some of the new stuff that is available. So that's going pretty cool. And I was doing that. I was working that upstairs in the living room when the landlady first showed up and I first met her. And I was like, I had like this stuff like strapped to the kitchen table and what have you. And she was very impressed because she likes that sort of thing. I might enlighten you as to who the previous occupier of this place is at some point. I won't do it right away. But it's pretty mad. But this isn't, this isn't the first time stuff like this has happened. Back in 2004, when I got my Interscope record deal, and I was at that point, I was living in the Lower East Side of New York, or staying in the Lower East Side of New York, I should say, really, but for a long period of time, with my friend Spikey and Wade Crescent, who you know, Achilles' godfather, who's in Nashville, by the way. And when I got the record deal, I got some money. And so I rented like a massive sort of a crazy mansion in upstate New York in a place called Shandaken, like up the side of a mountain. It was a crazy place. Like bears would come and steal our trash. And sometimes they would get in our friend, we had a friend Amy, that was Spikey's girlfriend at the time. And she had like a red convertible. And one morning there was a bear sat in it. You know, that place was crazy. But anyway, Bob Dylan used to live in that place, and we kept finding all this weird stuff, like bits of his old like writings and other people's stuff. And it was like a crazy maze of a place. It was almost like me and Hercules saw that Backrooms movie yesterday. It was a bit like that. It's one of those sorts of places where like you open a door and you go in the door and there's all this stuff, and then behind the stuff you find another weird little door, like there's a weird little circle, and then you go through that and then you find yourself in a new part of the building you didn't know existed, and then it's full of all these weird letters from all these like people. It's very strange. Anyway. See no bears here in Nashville. We got deer. They like, it's real magic. Deer are real magical, right? Whoa. Just as I said that, I looked forward and there's a deer head mounted to the right of the door that I've not noticed before. Anyway, yeah, there's these deer. They come, and they like eat the grass, look magical. Here's the thing. So I got all these squirrels, regular squirrels. They're like, dark browny color, I guess. And then there's this one squirrel that's white. He's like an albino squirrel, but he's not albino. He's kind of almost like, he's more golden than white. He's a golden squirrel. He's like an Atlantean squirrel. And all the other squirrels kind of like gather around him and shit. And he'll sit there just sort of nobly munching, and the other squirrels will like fawn around him a bit, I don't know what the deal with that is. I don't know if that's like common or what. I had never seen one before. I've never seen a golden squirrel. He comes out every day. I see him every day. I sit on my porch. I got a porch. I sit there. I look at the squirrels. I answer some comments or whatever. Eat food with my son at the golden hour. We wave at the neighbors. The neighbors walk by, walking their dogs or whatever. We go, hey, and we wave at them. You do that thing. Hey, everyone does that. It's great. I love it. My wife, God bless her, we've got a great big American fridge. It's wonderful. That's one of the things we were looking forward to. Massive American fridge. It's fucking giant. You could stand in it happily. Anyway, it makes it filters water. You just press a button and water comes out, and it's all chill and filtered, and it also makes ice. It's magical. Also, and the top row of it, my wife had filled with a variety of monsters, like dozens of monsters. And now we've got a load of Jocko protein drinks as well. So I'm filling the fridge with beverages of my choosing. Wifey's got a little shelf with her like fizzy waters. Hercules has root beer. Hercules has made friends with neighbors. He's right now at a late night swim party with some of the lads. They hit him up yesterday, tried to get him to come over, but he was out with me watching Backrooms. He finished his school today. He does online classes and other things as part of his homeschooling. He finished today. He's now on summer holiday. He's very excited. And to celebrate, he's gone around to hang out with his new friends and do a late night swim. It's really nice. I met the mum of one of these kids, and she was saying how happy she was that we've moved somewhere close by, because Herc and Charlotte were staying over by his godfather in their spare house, like a secondary thing. Anyway, and he met the neighbors there, and anyway, the mum was saying how happy they were that we're close enough that they can still hang out, because Hercules is a wonderful addition to the community and everybody loves it. Ain't that nice? And it was his dream as well, right? So it was his dream to come live in the USA and have friends and ride around on bikes like Stranger Things. And it's basically just like that. That's the vibe.
Akira.
So it's very nice. R. Hampton says, if you're in Nashville, you are in my town. So psyched to see what happens for you here. So much talent and such a cool, low-key vibe about it here. Thank you, bruh. It is very amazing. It's very lovely here. It's one of them things. When I was living in LA, it's like I'd be DJing in clubs, and the bartenders were all actors. You know, I was out taking my trash out the other day, and there was a commotion to the right, and this woman calls me over. She's like, "Come look," and there were all these little skunks. It was like little baby skunks running around. This guy was skunks, yeah. Anyway, and I was chatting to her, and she was like working for a landscaper. I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, landscaping." And then she's like, "Oh, but actually, I'm a singer." Of course, I'm a musician even. And she gave me her Spotify, and I listened to her stuff, and she was very good. And it's one of them ones. The guy who's driving our stuff from Texas, he's also a musician. He sent me some of his stuff earlier, and it's really, really good. It's like really good. So I'm really excited, because I've been working on my own for 5 years in the jungle in Mexico, and if I work with other musicians, it's remotely, and I send them a file, they send me a file. So I'm really excited to get the studio set up and to be able to have people come over, be able to collaborate with people. Dave Man, TN, welcome to the neighborhood from nearby Franklin, TN. I've got to go over Franklin. I've got some homies in Franklin. Don't know if I want to say, I don't want to blow up anyone's spot, but you know them. You know both of them. Both of them are involved. One of them's done some records with me. One of them was on the podcast stream a while back. Anyway. Hey, it's my wife. Wifey's in the chat. What up, wifey? How you doing, darling? Hurry home. Andrew says, my Wave Rider long sleeve just arrived. Booyah! Congratulations, I love that long sleeve. That's it. I keep trying to listen in the other ear to the incoming track. That's one of the things I can't do right now. I'm missing a wire. I've just kind of guessed that this is going to sound dope.
These stories of mythology.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Are simply trying to express a truth that can't be grasp any other way.
I'll be damned.
It's the edge, the interface between what can be known and what is never to be discovered, because it is a mystery transcendent of all human research. The source of life. What is it? No one knows. It's important to live life with a knowledge of its mystery and of your own mystery. And it gives life a new zest, a new balance, a new harmony to this. What is it that life is? I find thinking in mythological terms has helped people visibly. It erases anxieties, puts them in accord with the inevitables of their life, and they can see the positive values of what, the negative aspects of what is positive. It's whether you're going to say no to the serpent or yes to the serpent. It's easy as that. No to the serpent or yes to the serpent. The adventure of being alive, of living. It's whether you're going to say no to the serpent, yes to the serpent.
As easy as that.
No to the serpent, yes to the serpent. The adventure of being alive, of living.
So Hardy was just asking, and it was a good question, what merch items are we resurrecting? So as part of the Wave Rider campaign, one of the things was like, if we get to X amount, we'll bring back some merch. We've now got new merch suppliers, really good, as you see, doing so we can bring back some of the merch. It all went, right? And there was a lot of cool stuff. So, I mean, I've been meaning to, I was like, should I do a YouTube poll? Should I do a Twitter poll? Like, how should I do this? I think the way to do is to begin to kick this off. You, the people who come to these live streams, you are the tip of the spear. You are locked in, you're hardcore. So those of you who are locked in now, what previously available merch items would you like to bring back? Let me know in the chat right now. Let's do it for the International High Five. All right, let me know what you want to bring back. Also, let me know where you are. Why not? Like, I heard some people saying they really want the parental advisory, meaningful content stuff back. I wear that stuff all the time still. I've heard people saying they want that back. I heard a lot of people saying they want the roses back. I heard people saying they want the cherry blossom back. I heard people saying they want the happiness is a side effect of meaning back. I heard a bunch of people saying a bunch of stuff that they want back. We got mad classics in the MEANINGWAVE apparel archives. We've also got some epic new stuff coming up, by the way. We've got a brand new MEANINGWAVE Classics line coming shortly. That's being worked upon by Brother Jake, the genius, right now. Nightbot said bop alert. Thanks, Nightbot. Angie Cameroni, we bringing my wife hers now. Her what? Oh, did you get her a merch? Did you get her an item of gloriousness? Nice. Andrew says Cosmic Watts. JC says Monolith. I hope you're making a note of this, wifey. This wifey locked in. Make a note of this. Sway says bring the suede stuff back. Also Confront the Dragon. Now, would that be the illustrated Confront the Dragon or the text? Someone in the Discord was asking for a poster, by the way, of the user interface artwork from the first Scott Adams album. That's there now, by the way. If you go to the website and check out Apparel, you can find that poster. Amanda would appreciate some leopard print velvet leggings or joggers. The leopard print. And also this, we had regular leopard print, and we also had the pink neon leopard print. That was popular, people like that. Tahani in Splashville, Tennessee. Yellow MEANINGWAVE anime girl curled up in a ball. That was Lum. Crewneck sweatshirt, t-shirt. Cannot remember the official name of this one. Well, she's called Lum. I can't remember what it was called either, but it was Lum. Had a nice yellow thing. Fool Killer, relax and don't give in to astonishment. JT Lionheart says, I love joggers. I saw the producer, Arkansas, the clothes with the purple nebula-like design. What was that? Nebula. Oh, Nebula. Oh, you mean the Cosmos, the purple Cosmos. Was that the one? Sway, sorry, also cooking up 2 juicy T-bones for the family lamb. Why would you apologize for that?
Greed, really. The European dragon
Let's go.
guards things in his cave, and what he guards are heaps of gold and virgins. And he can't make use of either of them, but he just guards. There's no vitality of experience, either of the value of the gold or of the female who he's guarding there. Psychologically, the dragon is one's own binding of oneself to one's ego, and you're captured in your own dragon cage. The power of the psychiatrist is to break that dragon, open him up, so that you can have a larger field of relationships. It's whether you're going to say no to the serpent or yes to the serpent.
As easy as that.
No to the serpent or yes to the serpent. It's the adventure of being alive. Whether you're going to say no to the serpent, yes to the serpent. It's easy as that. No to the serpent, yes to the serpent. It's the adventure of being alive, of living.
Yeah. Sagittarius monolith. We had a couple people wanting monoliths. Acrylic or dye. Happiness is a side effect of meaning from a Michigan sheep farm. Nice. C.W. Nicholson, The Convoy. I never made Convoy merch. Oh, you mean the song. Pre-consciousness. I like the pink Marilyn hoodie if the back is a little bit different. What was the back before? I can't remember. I had that hoodie. I'll have it tomorrow. It's coming back from its been in Texas. It's been locked away for 5 years. Oh my goodness. What was on the back? ISO, the producer. Yes, Purple Cosmos. Tahani, if what wait a minute has no preference, mark them down as another vote for Lum. Angie Cameroni, Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. Germanicus 5066, thank you for the support, says, yo, you guys should check out Little River Canyon in AI, about 2 hours from you. Also, mushroom foraging is on and popping right now. Welcome back, Akira. Hey, thank you very much. There's some strange mushrooms growing out the front. The deer have been munching on them.
My love and all that. What I regard as the aim of my life and so forth, it might be too small. It might be that which pins you down. And if it's simply that of doing what the environment tells you to do, it certainly is pinning you down. And so the environment is your dragon as it reflects within yourself. As it reflects within yourself. As it's whether you're going to say no to the serpent or yes to the serpent. It's easy as that. No to the serpent or yes to the serpent. The adventure of being alive, of living. Whether you're going to say no to the serpent
or yes
to the serpent. It's easy as that. No to the serpent, yes to the serpent. The adventure of being alive. It's whether you're going to say no to the serpent or yes to the serpent.
Easy as that, baby.
It's easy as that. No to the
Sahani, yeah. Strong coffee, please. I made it. Mum needed tech support on laptop. Shout out to all the righteous droogs doing tech support for the parentals.
It's easy as that.
They're going to need so much help as we move into the new world.
The adventure of being alive.
They're going to need so much help. So many people are about to get absolutely scammed into oblivion. You got to be there, okay? You got to help everybody that needs helping.
The serpent, yes.
They be voice cloning old people and shit, and they be voice cloning you, and then they ring your mum.
The serpent, yes.
And like you gotta help them, all right? You gotta be there.
No to
Easy as that says what? Wait a minute, exactly. Exactly. Love Hysteria. Talking about foraging. Second Light Farm. Do you license your music to creators? Yes. Inquiries at meaningwave.com. Whatever you need, just hit us up. Inquiries at meaningwave.com. Strong coffee, please. Sujabide, I'm adding my vote for the like button. There you go. Germanicus 5066, appreciate the support. My daughter was asking for songs and she was like, all you ever listen to is This Is Why I Love the Ocean. Guilty as charged. An absolute modern classic. And I need to drop, I got a music video for that. I need to drop it. Good point. Thank you for reminding me. Love Hysteria. I found a dead man's hand a couple years ago. Huh. So I found actually, no, that wasn't me. Creepy mushroom effect. I was a mushroom. So I used to live on Brick Lane in London in the East End. And it was one of the first areas to like have a large sort of Muslim population. And we lived on there. At one point, I lived in a house on there. So this is what it used to be like there. The house I lived in used to belong to the Cray twins' mum. If you ever heard of the Cray twins, they were notorious East End gangsters. There's lots of films about them. Their mum lived there, and I lived in a house. And lots of people... what happened? Lots of people got, like, murked in there, basically. Anyway, me and my friend, we used to work at the top of there when we was for a music magazine. He lived at the bottom, I lived at the top. And one time I was going to meet him and he was coming to meet me and he found a hand right on the side of the road. It was like a hand, just a lady's hand, right? And then he went off and he found a police officer and he said, hey, look, I found a hand. And they were like, oh, great, we were looking for that, thanks. And so they went and got the hand. And it turned out it was a hand belonging to like a lady who was a Muslim lady who had like gone against some tenets of the faith. I can't remember what, I'd have to ask him. And anyway, like her dad, the uncles and them had like chopped her hand off. And then there was some kind of fracas and the hand got lobbed out of a window. And yeah, that's what happened. That was back in like 2002, I think, 2002. So yeah, it's like, I don't know whether that's a sign. I don't know if it's good luck. I don't know what it is. Finding a dead hand. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if she was dead or she just chopped her hand off. Anyway, regardless. What a funny memory. I'm at that point in my life now where I've done so much stuff and so much stuff has happened that like I have a constant barrage of memories reintroducing themselves and things reminding me of things that occurred previously and a sort of a crazed referential reference sort of explosion. You know that thing where if like you set off, you're playing a video game and you like there'll be like a red TNT barrel and you blow it up and then it'll blow up another thing and then that'll blow up another thing and that'll blow up another thing. My brain is very much like that at the moment. It's quite interesting. Andrew Pullman says, I have no problem helping my mother with her computer because she taught me to use a spoon. Well, that's nice, isn't it? So the producer says, love This Is Why I Love the Ocean. 2076 says, I listen to This Is Why I Love the Ocean so much. Pajuntanter says, gotta hand it to you, interesting story. There was a lot more interesting details to it and I couldn't quite remember it and I didn't want to do it wrong. So I kept it relatively basic. There was a lot more detail, but I might hit him up and see if he can remember. It'd be interesting to see if my memory of it and his memory of it, how they match up. Love Hysteria says Akira is going to tell one hell of an autobiography one day. It's true, I am. I'll tell you what we're going to do now. We're going to do the International High Five. Yes, we are. I've been promising it, so we're going to do it. It's going to be great. Everybody loves the International High Five. It binds us together across space and across time. It's a nice energy boost. You go boom like that. You do the high five. You get all the energy of everyone watching live, everyone on the replay. Feels like it works. If it feels like it works, keep doing it. 3, 2, 1. High. Fuck. How did I balk that one up? Try it again. 3, 2, 1. High. 5. Oh my goodness.
I think our difficulty is that our consciousness is too superficial, as if all our sensation were in the tips of the fingers and not in the palm.
There we go!
Our comments on life are insufficiently balanced by the clear sensation that what we are talking about is ourselves. And
I'm going to dedicate this one to you. That's you. You, yeah, you.
Than that extra circuit which knows knowing.
It's the most difficult part of nature to mess up with symptoms of man's disease.
Are we misled by the fact that we move freely on the earth and aren't rooted to it in the same way as trees to the ground and fingers to the hand? Were we as spatially distant from the earth as one atom of an orange from another? I suppose we should be somewhere out by the moon. Now we know that the atom, molecule, cell, or subordinate organ of any particular organism is what it is by virtue of its place and its membership in the pattern of the whole. Blood in a test tube is rapidly ceasing to be the same thing as blood in veins. In the same way, man must beware lest in cutting himself off psychically from the world that he sees, and so isolating the subject from the object, lest in doing this he rapidly ceases to be man. So I think this is why I love the ocean. It's the most difficult part of nature to mess up with emblem, symptom of man's dissociative consciousness. Discovered that knocking on the wall of space and consciousness was my own heart beating.
why I love the ocean.
This is why I love the ocean from the album. This is why I love the ocean. Shouts out Strong Coffee, please. Welcome to level 1. Just realized my gift sub expired, renewing it. Well, good for you. Congratulations. Recommended listening to this album while at a beach, says Andrew Pullman, which is right. I wrote it on a beach. I wrote it walking along the beach in Mexico. And it's got that in it. I recorded lots of sound there as well. I recorded lots of audio on that ocean, which is in all of the songs. What up, Shecky says, hey, Akira, GTSY, good vibes to you and yours. Thank you very much. Our Vermont says, wow, this song is life-changing awesomeness. Hey, thanks. Strong Coffee Please says, I wrote and stuck on my fridge, happiness is a side effect of meaning, to remind me every day. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So, I'm going to have to do some going back in here. If you go to MEANINGWAVE.com and if you hit store, or if you hover over store, and you go to t-shirts, look, it's me, ain't that nice? You will see there are some shirts. There is the one I'm wearing, which is the this beautiful Meaning Wave Rider shirt. And you will also see that we've got a brand new Meaning Wave TV shirt. This is on the same oversized cotton heavyweight bad motherfucker shirt. Previously it was on a smaller one. And we've also got returned the Happiness is a Side Effect of Meaning shirt, and you can get that in multiple colors, including blue and red. And it's got the nice smiley face from the Akira movie. That's where you might remember that smiley face from. That is the reference. It is a reference to the good for health, bad for education. Bad for health, good for education. You can get that now. And brand new. If the news are fake, imagine history. Shirt. Simple, effective, classy, lowercase, as is righteousness. If the news are fake, imagine history, on the same oversized heavyweight cotton shirt that the Wave Rider one is on. And you can get that right now at MEANINGWAVE.com. Why? Why? I ask you why.
MEANINGWAVE.com. Because happiness is a side effect of meaning.
See, that's why. Did you like that? Did you like how... You like how I've just moved country and I don't have anything at all set up, but I still was able to navigate to that sound effect in an incredibly speedy time, obviously. Anyway, so that's all good news. And there's going to be a lot of new epic merch coming to MEANINGWAVE.com, and you'll find about it first here, won't you? Right here, because you are, as I always say, the tip of the spear. There are hundreds of thousands of people listening to Meaning Wave every month on various platforms, and you are the people who know about the live streams. You come to the live streams, you get to hear songs before they come out. Yes, you do. Like this, I'm going to play you a song right now that is coming out next week. How about that? If I can find it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm going to play you this song. This is a song called We All Have Problems. Just not. There we go. Make some noise, brothers and sisters.
It's not music. It's music plus. All right, here's one that's more about just not... This one's very relevant to me. Akira. The usual old frame is that if you're having some bad luck, you think that you're unusually unlucky because it happened to you. You think of all the things that could happen to anybody. And then you think, oh man, why are all these things happening to me? Why me? Why do I have all these problems? That's the old way of thinking. Here's the reframe. Reframe is everyone has problems.
We all have problems, yes we all have problems, yes we do. Yes we do.
Everyone has problems.
We all have problems, yes we all have problems, yes we do. Yes we do.
Everyone has problems. Just the fact that you don't know somebody else's problem, that's pretty gutsy of you to think that your problem is bigger than theirs. You don't know their problems. You don't know anything about people's problems. The really big ones they keep to themselves. You know, sometimes you see it if it's a physical thing, like in my case. But generally speaking, people's battle is inside their head. And that can be quite a fierce battle. You don't know what's going on in there. So the moment you think, why me? Why me? The reframe is, everybody's got problems. You don't have the special problems.
We all have problems, yes we all have problems, yes we do. Yes we do. Yes we do. Yes we do.
Everyone has problems.
We all have problems, yes we all have problems, yes we do. Yes we do. Yes we do.
Everyone has problems.
That's right. Brand new from Akira the Don and Scott Adams. Scott Adams forever. Make some noise. We all have problems. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Everyone has problems.
That's going to be out next week. Then the week after, there's going to be a brand new song. That's a song I've been wanting to make for years and years and years. And that's going to accompany the compilation album, The Best of Scott Adams, Volume 1. A 30-track compendium of the best of the first phase of Scott Adams' MEANINGWAVE records. Lovingly arranged for your enjoyment. Strong coffee, please, says I miss him so much, as do we all. But the lovely thing about Scott is that Scott did so much in his life and he gave us so much that it's not too difficult to have Scott around you when you need him. People write to me all the time saying that they listen to the MEANINGWAVE songs every day. And he also, you know, he wrote numerous books. And he did a podcast, or I don't know if he did wasn't really a podcast.
Everyone has problems.
I don't know, it's funny the definition of podcast. But he did a show every day for years and years and years and years and years, and you can listen to those. I think what would be really cool to exist, and I'm going to suggest this, is a 24/7 Scott Adams stream that just plays like the best sort of bits. Like the show's just on a loop. They're like, you know, Bob Ross has one of those, doesn't he? Anyway, Scott is always there, and you know, you don't have to do very much to bring him to you. Skipper Films, thank you for the support. Says, yes, we all have problems. Yes, we do. I'm there you go. That's a brand new one to introduce. That's there for you now. And this time next week, you'll be able to press play on it, whatever you want. KJ Scooter Guy, Akira's music is high testo. That is true. You are correct. Scott is vibing along in heaven, says Andrew Pullman, and that's right. I agree.
Everyone has problems.
If anyone has a beverage, by the way, I would take an opportunity now to have a sip for Scott. A sip for Scott in a simultaneous fashion. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Always joyful. Strong coffee, please. Never missed a day.
Everyone has problems.
Acrylic says, don't believe the blue beam. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I made an album about that in 2012. It was called Zion 2012, The Apocalyptics. Up that point, coming up to the 2012 Olympics for like the 4 years prior to that, a lot of people thought they were going to do the fake alien invasion they've been promising for 100 years or whatever. At those Olympic Games, and there were lots of clues and things that suggested that might be true, or certainly they were lubing up the populace for that kind of an event. I did a concept album, it was a proto MEANINGWAVE thing. I was listening to it recently because I wasn't as good at engineering and mixing and stuff as I am now. And I was doing it was a lot of new stuff. So I was sampling lots of radio interviews with people who were investigating it and had opinions on it and that sort of thing. And I basically crafted the whole narrative as an album. So the history of the idea of the fake alien invasion, people who thought it was going to happen, how they thought it was going to happen, things that had been planted in movies and consciousness and idea to prepare people for it, that sort of thing. There was an investigator who was a young man who's a very interesting fellow who died mysteriously in the run-up. Rick, he was called. I can't remember his surname. Anyway, I've been looking into getting that remastered because, I'm like much better at engineering and mixing and stuff now, and it just doesn't sound as clear as I would like it. Just listening to it, it's like it needs to be clearer. So I wanted to get it remastered, and I was talking with James, who does my mastering. He's a genius, wonderful man, Australian. And because there have been advancements in technology over the years, because I didn't have access to the original files. So I was like, you've got stem separation and stuff now. I wonder if you could do a remaster of that project using stem separation. You could turn certain things up and what have you. He had a go, and he did improve upon it. But then it occurred to me, oh shit, I'm getting all my stuff back from Texas. And it might be that I have the files for that record on a hard drive, because I have all these hard drives in lockup in Texas that have all these records I made over the years in them. So it might be that Zion 2012, The Apocalyptics, is on one of those hard drives, and we can get not just a remaster, but I could actually go in there and like properly remix it and I wouldn't change that much about it. I actually really like it in retrospect. I think it's a really good record. And it's an interesting historical artifact. And also, as we're now moving into this moment where they sort of actually look like they're trying to do it, which I did predict, as you know, I did predict this a long time ago, down to the very year, the timing of it. So that could be an interesting thing to have. And it might be an interesting thing for people to listen to. And it's certainly a good sort of introduction to the whole topic of the fake staged alien invasion, which is the thing that comes after the various world wars and religious conflicts and population replacement operations and all that type of stuff. And it's bangers as well. It's bangers. So yeah, look out for that. C.W. Nicholson says Sheila says it's on SoundCloud. It's amazing. Yeah, you can find the original version of it. Much of my pre-MEANINGWAVE work did get deleted because I didn't want to confuse people. But you can find that on SoundCloud still. And also, if you get the All Akira the Don bundle from MEANINGWAVE.com, it is in there in the mixtape section, along with a bunch of other very rare stuff that it's quite difficult to find these days. Orsivian says Akira's meme on the Greys getting nervous backstage with saying "We're up next" was on the point. Indeed. I like the soy face one of the guys pointing and going, aliens is just like the movies, and the aliens going lol. what did they say? I can't remember. Yeah, lol, don't believe in religion or something like that. Anyway, it's all very silly. What's funny about it all is you went all these years of X-Files and very serious paranormal investigation, alien conspiracy believing people, and now the government are just like, yeah, lol, aliens real, lol, and no one seems to care. No one seems to care, which is hilarious to me. I saw a tweet that put it very well. It said something along the lines of, it dawned upon me that aliens is unk slop, and now I can't not think that. And I think that's pretty accurate. Unk slop. Unk slop. You know, you have to bear in mind, as I've talked about many times, you know, the boomers and onwards were the most hypnotized and mind-controlled generations that ever had existed. It had never been possible to mind control people and mind rape people with such vigorous aplomb. Previously, they stuck a TV in everyone's house and went bzzzoom. And then you got the few people that question such things and like to think for themselves, and they got hit with unk slop. So you gotta be careful out there. The flipping the space lasers and the unk slop beam. Bzzzoom, bzzzoom, bzzzoom. And that's why I always say, you know what I mean, you should wash your own brain, right? That's what meaning wave, wash your own brain. Do I have a tag?
Everyone has problems.
The world will ask you who you are, and if you don't know, it will tell you. Program or be programmed. Meaning wave. Wash your brain.
Wash your own brain. That's what it is. That's the wrong one. I got into that was the first version that he fucked up. I should probably delete it, but I like the way he says the other stuff.
The world will ask you who you are, and if you don't know, it will tell you. Program or be programmed. Meaning wave. Wash your own brain.
Yeah, there you go. So that's what you got to do, man. You got to wash your own brain because, like, the devil will find work for idle hands to do.
Everyone has problems.
And, like, if you ain't doing it, someone else will, and you might not even know. Shit. Kyra says, dip and dodge the unk slop. That's right. Fool Killer says, unk slop psyops. Exactly. Or soy ops, as I call them sometimes. Soy ops. You got to watch out for them soy ops. Acrylic or Dye says, if we hang on to meaning, we can make it. It's hard to make it through empty-handed. You got to do that. You got to hang on to meaning. You got to do it, and you got to be. You can't fall victim to the soy ops or the slop. Or the dooming and the glooming and the doomerism and it's over, it's so over, oh, it's never been more over. But shut the fuck up. You can't fall down any of those things. It's been so over for all of human history, yet here we are, you know?
Everyone has problems.
Anyway, that's brand new from Akira the Don and Scott Adams. That's called Everyone Has Problems. We all have problems. And that's one of those beats that I could listen to on loop all day and be very happy. So shouts out to me. And shouts out to Scott, who we love forever.
Everyone has problems.
The question of what if is far more powerful than saying, here's what's going to happen. Persuasion-wise, if you say to somebody, here's what's going to happen, people will immediately reflexively go into, well, no, there's a reason it can't happen. So as soon as you affirmatively say, this will happen, whoever you're talking to reflexively says, 6 reasons why it can't happen. Instead, Because nobody resists what if. What if?
So I bring these shorts back. Check out these shorts.
What if?
These were a prototype. I don't think I even sold these because I was like,
what if?
Initially I was annoyed that they didn't perfectly line up at the bottom, but it's like, how even could they? Now I love them.
Especially if the what if is such a positive thing.
That's right.
Especially if the what if is such a positive thing. So what if is brilliant. What if?
What if? What if they tried to do the fake alien invasion to make people not believe in God and unite under a Luciferian doctrine, and nobody cared or paid them any attention whatsoever?
What if?
What if hentai virus was forgotten as quickly as it emerged? I said at the time, I ain't getting no hentai virus. I am not a degenerate. I watch Spy Family.
What if?
This song's so beautiful. How I got so many bangers? This came out a couple weeks ago, didn't it? Listen to that. Did you?
What if?
Masterpieces only, right? Why bother otherwise? What are we even doing? Big Bad Wolf says 6 shorts. Hey, thanks. What if you bought those shorts back? Says Andrew Kamarami. Maybe we should, huh? Hey, Legna Alvira. Welcome, Akira. God bless you always. Hey, thank you.
Ever since I can remember anything at all, the light, the smell, the sound and motion of the sea has been pure magic. It's been pure magic.
Ever since I can remember anything at all, the light, the smell, the sound and motion of the sea has been pure magic. It's been pure magic.
Even the mere intimation of its presence. Gulls flying a little way inland. The quality of light in the sky beyond hills which screen it from view. The lowing of foghorns in the night. If ever I have to get away from it all, and in the words of a Chinese poet, wash all the wrongs of life from my pores, there's simply nothing better than to climb out onto a rock and sit for hours with nothing in sight but sea and sky.
Ever since I can remember anything at all, the light, the smell, the sound, the motion of the sea has been pure magic. It's been pure magic.
Although the rhythm of the waves beats a kind of time, it's not clock or calendar time. It has no urgency. It's timeless time. Because I know I'm listening to a rhythm which has been just the same for millions of years. And it takes you out of the world of relentlessly ticking clocks. Clocks, for some reason or other, always seem to be marching, and armies never march to anything but doom. But there's no marching rhythm in the motion of waves. It harmonizes with the breath. It does not count our days. Its pulse is not in the stingy spirit of measuring, of marking out how much still remains. It's the breathing of eternity. Like the Brahma of Indian mythology, who inhales and exhales, manifests and dissolves the worlds endlessly, forever. As a mere conception, that sounds appallingly monotonous. Until you listen to the breaking and washing of waves.
Ever since I can remember, anything I own, the light, the smell, the sound, the motion of the sea has been pure magic. It has been pure magic. Ever since I can remember, anything I own, the light, the smell, the sound, the motion of the sea has been pure magic. It has been pure magic. It has been pure magic.
If peace and happiness are the very nature of our being, and we are always experiencing our being, then why don't we experience peace and happiness all the time? The reason is simple. Whilst we are always experiencing our being, we don't always experience our being clearly, as it essentially is. Our being is entangled with the content of experience. When we drink tea, coffee, or wine, we are mostly drinking water, but we don't realize we are drinking water, as the water is mixed with various flavors, sweet or bitter. It is the same with ourself or being. In every experience we have, whether pleasant or unpleasant, we are experiencing our being. Being is shining clearly.
If peace and happiness make up our being, how can it be so? That isn't all I know. Yeah, whether waking or if in a dream, and all this ever been is the shining of being.
In the midst of each experience, in all these drinks, tea, coffee, orange juice, and so on, the water is the thirst-quenching element. Likewise, our being is the thirst-quenching element in all experience. That is, our being is the only element of experience that can truly satisfy our longing for peace and happiness. The experiences of peace, happiness, and love are the shining of being in the midst of experience.
If peace and happiness make up our being, how can it be so? That isn't all I know. Yeah, whether waking or if in a dream, and all this ever been is the shining of being.
Rupert Spira. Spirit album, please, says Free Consciousness. Chris Van Hoy, 35. Thank you for the support. Says, my two boys are being baptized tomorrow. Glad you're here with us in TN. Welcome home, Akira. Thank you so much. That was very beautiful. I got a little tear off that then. Hey, congratulations on your two boys being baptized tomorrow. What a beautiful thing. And it's beautiful to be here. I'm awash with emotion. It all feels very new and dreamlike. Next one is going out to Luke. Be the Truth says, Luke back in the MAZ. Good to see you.
their minds in a certain way, a way that ignores or screens out the fact that every one of us is an aperture through which the whole cosmos looks out. Every one of us is an aperture through which the whole cosmos looks out. You see, it's as if you had a light covered with a black ball, and in this ball were pinholes, and each pinhole is an aperture through which the light comes out. So in that way, every one of us is actually a pinhole through which the fundamental light, that is the existence itself, looks out. Only the game we're playing is not to know this. To be only that little hole, which we call me, my ego, my specific John Jones, or whatever.
Hey.
Every one of us is an aperture through which the cosmos looks out. Every one of us is an aperture through which the whole cosmos looks out.
KJ Scooter Guy says these songs are core memories for me now. Haha. Yeah, that's right. As it should be. And hey, how's about the fact it's 9 years of Meaning Wave and we still haven't done a Meaning Wave live show? Well, no. There was that time that Starlink affiliated school flew me to Kansas, and I did that show for the kids. And I did some Meaning Wave songs at some DJ sets in Hollywood and things like that. But a full Meaning Wave show, which we were about to do in 2021, and then we got locked out of the country and spent 5 years in the jungle of Mexico. Well, we're back now, motherfucker! And it might indeed be time for Meaning Wave shows. I'm very excited about that. A lot of people in the chat talking about Meaning Wave meetups, which is also a very good idea. And I would suggest go to the Discord to discuss such things. We have a Discord, link is in the description. If you go Linktree Akira the Don, you'll find the link there as well. We have a great Discord. And yeah, I think we should do that stuff. I mean, we will do that stuff. It's going, baby, it's going, we're going. Richard, the producer, says, I'll close the restaurant to travel to make it to a show. Good, because I look forward to seeing you. You know, we've got a lot of songs to play. We got a lot of bangers. You're right, I did do some digital ones in Decentraland. Full Killer, you're right. Hey!
Go placidly amidst the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there may be in
silence.
As far as possible, without surrender.
Be on good terms with all persons.
Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even to the dull and the ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexatious
to the spirit.
If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain or bitter. For always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Desiderata. future plans. Keep interested in your career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let us not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Especially do not feign affection, neither be cynical about love. For in the face of all arrogance and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Hey. Does it die? Does it erase? Does it die? Does it die? Does it erase? Does it erase? Hey. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations. In the noisy confusion of life, keep peace in your soul. With all its sham, treachery and broken dreams, there's still a beautiful world. Be cheerful, strive to be happy. With all of its sham, drudgery and broken dreams, it's still a beautiful world. Be cheerful, strive to be happy.
Desiderata. Lyrics adapted from the poem of the same name by Max Ehrmann from 1927 or something? I think. A while ago. That was on MEANINGWAVE Masterpieces 6, I do believe. 7 is coming soon. Masterpieces only! Strive to be happy. Speaking of happiness, someone just bought 2 of those. Happiness is a side effect of Meaning shirts, which is very nice. MEANINGWAVE.com, we got a couple new shirts in there. Also, as requested, if you hit accessories, we've added the user interface for Reality with Scott Adams artwork poster. And of course, you can still get all the Wave Rider stuff. And that's all getting, if you order a t-shirt, you'll get that right away. Same with the canvas. Signed stuff will be shipping. The signed canvases will be going shortly. I will be signing those like very, very shortly. They are here now. They're here. And I'm here, so that's happening. You get that in various sizes. You can get it you can get it 10 inches, which is like that. Then you get 12 inches, which is the size of a record. And it goes as big as 18 inches, which is like, what? That's like that? That's pretty big. So you get that at MEANINGWAVE.com. Artwork by the great Tommy Patterson, who also departed this vale of tears. last year, which is pretty crazy. He did some great artwork for us in that period. You might know his work if you ever read the Game of Thrones comic books. He drew those. And he was working on a creator-owned thing when he passed. I don't know what's happening with that. I shall have to find out from his friend Nicholas Pitara, who's another great artist who you may know from... He did Manhattan Projects, which was a comic with Jonathan Hickman. He did Axe Wielder John, that was his own creator-owned thing. And he's most recently, some people are very excited about this, he's done a Bizarro comic. He did the artwork for the Theo album for me, and he's a big Meaningwave enjoyer and a bad motherfucker. And he was a good friend of Tommy. And it was him who told me that he had died. And that was just very strange, because I'd literally just been speaking with him the week before about his creator-owned thing. And I was giving him some advice about live streaming and things like that, and he was all excited. Very strange. Life is a precious thing. And, you know, I'm happy to be here. With you! Isn't it nice? We're all here together. In Nashville! I mean, you know, I've been doing these from Mexico for a while, and every one I did, I was a little nervous because the power goes out so often. I was speaking with my beautiful wife yesterday, who was arranging the U-Haul and everything to get our stuff from Texas to here. And there were 4 power cuts yesterday where she is in Mexico. I have not had a single power cut. I've been in Nashville nearly 2 weeks, not one power cut. It's been great. The power is magnificent. So I feel confident that we are going to be able to stream more. And do kind of interesting experimental things and go outside and stuff like that. Amanda Dances says, I'll run the Meaningwave Kitten Petting Zoo and Squirrel Farm. Hey, I was thinking I should do a squirrel cam. I just love the squirrels so much. They're so beautiful and I could watch them for hours. I was thinking maybe I should just do like a live stream that's just the squirrels. Squirrel cam. Where did that go? I had the chat open here so I could see what people... There you go. Acrylic would die. I'm not sure if you're all familiar with the idea, but this space is like my Sangha. I'm not familiar with that. I will have to look it up. Yeah. Legnell Elvira 9283. I'm so down. I'll jump from Cali to Tennessee. Word. XX is Campfire Wave. Fire Wave Camp. Have I missed something in the chat? Are we having a campfire? I like campfires. Oh yeah, there we go. Meaningwave Camp Hour, anyone? Just saying, says Legna. Legnell Elvira 9283. Shecky says Meaningwave Zenzo. Speaking of which.
Field of relativity, everything has a lifespan. So some really short, some very, very long. And there's these giant blocks of time. And down in the quicker blocks of time, there's these things called yugas. Ages. There's Sat Yuga, the longest of the 4 ages. 100% bliss. Sat Yuga, people live to be 100,000 years during the Sat Yuga. There's Treta Yuga, 3/4 the length of Sat Yuga. It's 75% bliss, 25% non-bliss, and people live to be 10,000 years old. Then there's Para Yuga, half the length of Sat Yuga. People live to be 1,000 years. It is 50% bliss, 50% non-bliss. Then there's the Kali Yuga, the shortest of the 4 yugas, 1/4 the length of Sat Yuga. People live to be about 100 years in the Kali Yuga. It's 75% non-bliss, 25% bliss, and it can even go down to almost zero. And Kali Yuga lasts 432,000 years. And we're 5,000 years into it. So, the Kali Yuga, it's a tough time. Kali Yuga, it's a time of suffering. Kali Yuga, it's not all bad, but the Kali Yuga, you could say we all deserve to be here during this time. But they say there's these periods of kind of a recess, and it's the age of Aquarius. Our solar system, they say, goes around Osiris, takes 25,000 years. It's divided into 12. So there's these periods of 2,000 years or so, and we're just now leaving the Piscean age, going into the Aquarian age. And this may be the thing of a chance for 2,000 or more years of peace. So that's something nice to think about. I think you are, so powerful. You could use your good power to help that to get going in this world. This would be very, very good. The Kali Yuga. It's a tough time. Kali Yuga. It's a time of suffering. Kali Yuga. It's not all bad, but the Kali Yuga, you could say we all deserve to be here during this time. The secret is transcending every day. Every time a human being transcends, they infuse some of that pure consciousness that exists in the transcendent. So they begin to truly expand whatever amount of consciousness they had to begin with. This expansion of consciousness is the expansion of intelligence, creativity, happiness, love, energy, power, and peace. All positive. So you get a person meditating every day, transcending every day, they're growing in these all positive qualities, and the side effect is negativity is starting to recede from their life. So in the middle of a dark age, they're becoming a brighter and brighter light. They're happier and happier. Their relationships are improving more and more. They're getting more energy. They're getting all this stuff, unfolding their full potential, which is enlightenment. So it doesn't matter if it's the Kali Yuga or any other age, they're going to get the big enchilada. It's enlightenment. You're home free then. Total fulfillment, immortality, total liberation. You step off the wheel of birth and death, and you're home free. Woo! The Kali Yuga. It's a tough time. Kali Yuga. It's a time of suffering. Kali Yuga. It's not all bad, but the Kali Yuga. You could say we all deserve to be here during this time. The Kali Yuga. It's a tough time. Kali Yuga. It's a time of suffering. Kali Yuga. It's not all bad, but the Kali Yuga.
Ah, yeah. Kali Yuga with David Lynch. Who wants more David Lynch in the Meaning Wave universe? Anybody? Big Bad Wolf, what's up, you bad motherfuckers? Says, so glad you guys made it in safe. This rocks. What a time to be alive. Ain't it just so? Amanda Dances, if you could live to 10,000 years, imagine the young slop. Imagine. Hey, I told you, though, I have been doing some investigating. And I need to do some more investigating. But it does seem that a lot of this talk of various large ages was based upon sort of somewhat incorrect information in which people were taking old measurements of time called shahs and conflating a shah, which was a day, with a year. And there's also another form of measurement, the name of which escapes, which is a passing of the moon, which people may have been conflating with years. So some of these larger time periods that we hear about may have actually not been so long. So the Kali Yuga might actually be smaller, and it might almost nearly be over. Anyway, I have more investigations to do on this. Free Consciousness says, retard posting memes in the Discord. Exactly. Very good at that is Free Consciousness. And everyone else in the Discord. The Discord is a wonderful place if you want good-ass memes. Retard maxing. Big Bad Wolf says, the gym hits so well with live streams. Ain't it just? Meat Barbecue says, today is Friday in the Meaning Wave Autonomous Zone. Is it Friday? It is Friday! It is Friday. I'm so confused with the days at the moment. I got here and then, like, I've been working so hard, getting as much as I could possibly get done in the studio while I was still at a studio in Mexico. And I came here and it was my birthday and we went out and, like, you know, we had food and stuff. And, like, I woke up ill on the Monday and I've basically been ill ever since. And it's one of those ones where it's clearly God just going, slow the fuck down. Asshole, slow down. Because I would have just been straight continuing to work as hard as possible, trapping off the laptop. Whereas I've been ill, so I've just been forced to just slow my ass down and hang out with my son and watch movies and shit like that. So me and Hercules been watching mad movie. Like, we watched, what did we watch? We watched Pulp Fiction. Herc's 13 now, and he's at the age now where it's certain movies I can start introducing him to. So we watched Pulp Fiction. That was fucking great. Loved it. We watched... he was funny about Pulp Fiction. He's like, people really overglaze this movie, so I don't know if it's going to be that good. And it was like, he thought it was good, but again, he didn't think it was like... He gave it a 4. We do 5-star rating. He gave it a 4. He thought it was very good. It was very funny. It had some interesting things. He thought it was like... He thought it didn't have huge amounts of meaning. He thought he was like, I bet there's loads of theories on the internet about that briefcase, but it totally doesn't matter. That's not the point. I was like, no, you're right, son. What else? We watched Groundhog Day. He loved Groundhog Day. We saw Shrek in the movie theater. I got unlimited. They got a movie theater here, and what's great about, like, I've been in Mexico for 5 years, so like they didn't have that many movies at the local theater. It would only ever be like what was out at the moment. It would also, not all of it would be in English. A lot of it would just be translated into Spanish. And then if you were watching it in English, it would have subtitles along the bottom. And the theater wasn't amazing. Like, sometimes they do things like turn off the movie before it finished and shit like that. One time, actually, the occasion they were showing an old movie. They were showing Godfather Part 2. I was so excited to see Godfather Part 2 in the movie theater. And we went to watch it, and they fucking switched it off before it had finished. Like, they switched it off before it had finished. They switched it off when, like, flipping, what's his face? Pacino is just, like, sat there on the boat, plotting everyone's demise. And they switched it off there halfway through. Like, I was like, what? Anyway, but, like, the movies in Mexico is mad cheap, though. It's mad cheap. Like, 3 of you can go for, like, $10. Like, I could not believe how crazy expensive it was to go to the movies here. However, there's a cheat code, which is you can get, like, unlimited. You just, like, it's like $25 or something, I think it was. What was it? You had to pay for 3 months. I think it was like $80, but then they hit you with, everything's got tax on it. By the way, anything you buy, there's an additional, like, 20% tax. It's wild. They tax you every which way out of every orifice. But anyway, me and Herc and Mama Don, we all got the unlimited. So once you got the unlimited, it's like $25 a month or something. Then you can go watch any movie you want. And the cool thing, the epic thing about the movie theater here near us is there's literally movies I want to see every day. Like, every day there's movies I want to watch. Whether it's like the very, very sparse smattering of new films that I might have an interest in, which is very bloody sparse. They'd be shown a lot of old movies. Hercules saw Ferris Bueller's Day Off. We saw Shrek the other day. Trainspotting's coming back in a couple weeks. It's like, and every day they have like a special, like, oh, we're showing a cool old movie like District 9 or some shit will randomly be on. So I could literally be in there all day, every day. They fuck you up with the concessions. By the way, like a large popcorn and like 2 sodas is like $45. They're crazy. But, like, you know, there's workarounds for this sort of thing. Anyway, what else did me and Herc watch? We watched The Big Lebowski. We watched The Big Lebowski. He loved The Big Lebowski. He said he gave it 4, I think. He said it would have been 4.5, but the dude never got his rug back. or even replaced. I said, that's the point. He abides. He said it at the end. The dude abides. He's like, oh, well. You know what I mean? They peed on my rug, got beaten up, got my head stuck down the toilet. I never got paid. I had to go through all sorts of ridiculous shenanigans. They like my milk got fucked up. My homie had a heart attack. Nihilists caused all sorts of problems and trashed my apartment. But I abide. Gets on with it. Bowling is fun. Gets on with it. You know what I mean? That's the point. That motherfucker abiding. Germanica says, raw dogging the theatre. Literally, I'd be there like every day if it was within walking distance. And it is for me because I like to walk, but like my family doesn't like to walk for a fucking hour. I'm happy to walk for an hour. And currently, like, I gotta drive and I gotta learn to drive. And we gotta get a car. I gotta do something. I got so much to do. I gotta build a studio. I gotta learn to drive. Gotta get a car. I downloaded an app that teaches you theory. So I've been learning the theory of like who gives way at the traffic lights and all that type shit. I've got to go to the DMV though, and I don't like going to the DMV. I went to the DMV one time and like someone stole my passport while I was in the DMV. Aside from the fact the DMV is just absolute hell on earth and proof why the government shouldn't be allowed to do anything at all. Like, I'm not even in favor of small government. I'm in favor of no government purely based on having been to the DMV. Shouts out to New York. You guys are in a world of pain. What the fuck? But I'm kind of glad because it will just be so catastrophically ridiculous that it will hopefully put to bed any ideas of doing that sort of thing anywhere else for like 100 years. That's what I'm hoping. It's like so fucking ridiculous. Anyway, I don't think about that right now. Free Consciousness says, bro is going to drive. I am going to drive. Like Norm MacDonald made it through his whole life and did not drive, but I'm going to drive. I've decided. And then I can go to the movies. I can drive and I can drive around and listen to music and force my family to like abide by my music choices. Because I'm the one driving, you see. That's how it works. Sheila says, Nashville's DMV ain't bad. They take great pictures. Okay, that's encouraging. Someone was telling me to go the one like downtown, not the one uptown, because uptown is more retarded or something. I don't know. XX says, I hadn't my commercial license, Brody. I'll teach you how to drive. That's nice, thanks. Yo! KJ Scooter Guy says Donnie was out of his elevator. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. You're so mean to Donnie. Big Lebowski is one of those films I watched fucking 1,000 times, but I haven't actually watched it for like 25 years. When I was younger and I was in my DVD buying era, I used to go out and buy DVDs every week, piles of them, and like Big Lebowski was one of those things I put it on DVD and I'd like have that on just over and over and over. Like one of those movies I could recite. And it really holds up fantastically. And now it's cool, I get to rewatch all the Coen Brothers movies. All them classics. Strong coffee, please. Seriously, test drive a Tesla. So many people have been trying to sell me on Teslas. It's hilarious. I want a fucking monster truck.
Many of you are wondering about the time it takes for your assumption to become your physical reality. Remember, time is not a distance we travel. It is a bridge we cross in consciousness. The moment you fully assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you have crossed that bridge. What appears as time is simply the journey of that assumption through the dimensions of your world.
The dimensions of your world. Time is not a distance to be traveled. It's a bridge we cross in consciousness.
Through the dimensions of your world.
Through the dimensions of your world. Time is not a distance to be traveled, but a bridge we cross in consciousness.
Oh shit, Shecky, thanks for dropping all those subs, you bad man.
Let me share another secret. The feeling of relief is one of the most powerful feelings you can cultivate. When you try to get something, you feel tension. But when you have something, you feel relief.
Thanks for the support, JT Lionheart. Appreciate you.
To capture and maintain the feeling of relief that comes with fulfillment. I've taught thousands of students, and those who succeed are invariably those who master this art of feeling relief instead of trying. They learn to live from the end instead of trying to reach the end. They understand that the end is where we begin, not where we arrive. Now, some of you might be thinking, but never, my desire seems so big, so impossible. Let me remind you of something. Size exists only in a world of effects, not in consciousness. In consciousness, the oak is not bigger than the acorn. They are the same thing in different states. Your desire, no matter how grand it seems, is not bigger than your capacity to assume its fulfillment. This is why Scripture tells us all things are possible to him that believeth. Notice it doesn't say to him that tries, but to him that believeth. Belief is not trying to believe. It is the feeling of knowing. When you know something, you don't try to know it. You simply know it. Through the dimensions of your world.
The dimensions of your world. Time is not a distance to be traveled. It's the bridge we cross in consciousness.
Through the dimensions of your world.
The dimensions of your world. Time is not a distance to be traveled. It's the bridge we cross in consciousness.
Neville Goddard.
The dimensions of your world.
Let's go! Alright, this is gonna be the last one. Some of these things aren't plugged in, the battery's about to die.
Stop drifting from the cloud. You never go read the notebooks all about the acts. Adventure moments and Greeks to just forget about that. Stack a picture to save them for old age, cause you ain't getting to that. Sprint before you finish.
What?
Right off your idle hopes. And if you get it, stop that. You will run and save it while you still can. They don't realize how much is included in stealing, selling, buying, resting, seeing some business. Not with the eyes, but with another kind of sight. They don't realize how much is included in stealing, selling, buying, resting, seeing some business. Not with the eyes, but with another kind of sight. So stop drifting from the craft. You're never gonna read the notebooks all about the acts. Adventure moments and Greeks and just forget about that. Stack a picture to save it for our age, cause you ain't getting to that. Sprint for the finish, right off your idle hopes. And if you care it's all for yourself,
you care it's all for yourself,
then you still can. If you care it's all for yourself, then be your own savior while you still can. If you care it's all for yourself, then be your own savior while you still can. If you care it's all for yourself, then be your own savior while you still can. If you care it's all for yourself, then be your own savior while you still can. 1, 2, 3, stop drifting from the cloud. You're never gonna read the notebooks or about the acts. Adventure moments and Greeks and just forget about that. Stack a books you can save for our age, cause you ain't getting to that. Sprint for the finish, right off your idle hopes. And if you care it's all for yourself, then take it for yourself while you still can.
It's a beautiful day to be alive here at the peak of recorded human civilization.
There you go, baby. That was our show. Honestly, I could be here all night, but this thing's about to die. Lovely hanging out with you all. Looking forward to doing more streams. Looking forward to building this studio. Looking forward to making these songs. Looking forward to doing these shows. Looking forward to meeting you all in real life. Looking forward to doing these collabs. Looking forward to the whole thing. I'm very excited for the future, but more importantly, I'm very happy and grateful for the right this second. It is indeed a beautiful day to be alive. There is nowhere else I would rather be. And I'm very, very grateful to you all for being here. I'll see you very soon. As always, if you want to support MEANINGWAVE, MEANINGWAVE.com. These shirts are shipping right now. We got a couple new shirts. We got new posters in. Hold tight for new MEANINGWAVE classics coming soon. And as we were discussing earlier, those previous things coming back. Me and Mama Don will have a chat about that over the next couple of days, and we'll get that cracking for you all. Hope you enjoyed the table. Bought this table especially just for this stream. We may never see this table again. Maybe we will. It's been quite interesting having this lowdown situation, and you being able to see my shorts, my special prototype MEANINGWAVE shorts. KJ, Scooter Guy, spirits are high and order has been restored. That's right. Keep an eye locked for notifications. If it's sunny, I might just drag this thing outside and do a random stream without any warning at all. So, be prepared. Meanwhile, I need to go clean up upstairs, get ready for all my stuff arriving tomorrow. Oh, yeah! Love you guys. Thank you for being here. I need to make a new intro outro screen. Look at that. That's wrong.
MEANINGWAVE.com. Because happiness is a side effect of meaning. Broadcasting live from the peak of recorded human civilization. You're listening to Akira, the Don, artist, DJ, wave lord, and architect of the MEANINGWAVE universe. The world will ask you who you are, and if you don't know, it will tell you. Program or be programmed. MEANINGWAVE. Watch your own brain. It's a beautiful thing to be alive. We give thanks to the ancestors for the miracle they bequeathed us. We vow to not squander this hitherto unimaginable opportunity. MEANINGWAVE. MEANINGWAVE. Life is as kind as you let it be. Make mine MEANINGWAVE.
Hasta luego, baby!